we have to say Happy Diwali, everyone. And it's fantastic. We have a great program for you tonight. I just need to say that our mayor, Councillor Tim Laurence, is running late, so we'll go on with the program till he arrives. So we have songs, we have music, we have great food, especially, for this occasion. Just I need to ask, if you don't want to be photographed, we are filming this celebration, and we are also taking some photos. And these will be published on YouTube and will be published on Facebook and all the social media, as you know. That's becoming expected now. It's a great way to promote the activities. It is a fantastic way to promote cultures. So let's begin first. We have with us tonight a fantastic group, and they are called The Lord's Voice. They're going to perform songs. And with us let me introduce the artists, Anthony, Anu, Manali, and Sajan. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We're going to start with you, and then you'll do some more performance later. So thanks.
First we'll have Anu on the stage with the song Jab Se Tere Naina.
Hello.
जब से तेरे नैना मेरे नैनों से लागे रे, जब से तेरे नैना मेरे नैनों से लागे रे, तब से दीवाना हुआ, जब से बेगाना हुआ, रब भी दीवाना लागे रे, रब भी दीवाना लागे रे हो। जब से तेरे नैना मेरे नैनों से लागे रे, तब से दीवाना हुआ, सबसे बेगाना हुआ, रब भी दीवाना लागे रे, रब भी दीवाना लागे रे हो। जब से तेरे नैना मेरे नैनों से लागे रे। से जगी है बेचैनियां, जब से हुई सरगोशियां, तुझसे जुड़ जाना तेरे मेरे मन का भागे रे। जब से दीवाना हुआ सबसे बेगाना हुआ रब भी दीवाना लगे रे। रब भी दीवाना लगे रे। जब से कोई गया है चैन करार ओ जब से हुई है तुझसे तब से गया है चैन करार। जब से तेरा आंचल ढला तब से कोई जादू चला। जब से तुझे पाया ये जिया थक थक भागे रे। तब से दीवाना हुआ सबसे बेगाना हुआ रब भी दीवाना लगे रे। रब भी दीवाना लगे रे। जब से तेरे मेरे नैनों से लागे रे। जब से तेरे मेरे नैनों से लागे रे। Thank you.
Hear another song and then we'll start the program. While we're waiting, just I would like to acknowledge all the colleagues that been got together with us in the Darebin Intercultural Centre to put this magnificent celebration on. And of course, this is the first year. As you know, the centre has only been going for 16 months. It's been going really well, and people responding in great way. So this is the first Diwali, and I hope this is going to be regular events every year. So we need your feedback. As usual, we collect feedback to know exactly how you feel about it. You may have some ideas to improve all our events in the future, but tonight we will ask you to fill a short survey about the celebration. Now, let me acknowledge some my colleagues, and I hope I will don't have my piece of paper, but I'll try to remember. Let me thank you, Rishi. Thank you. Great work. Kashini, Shanaka, Om, Shiva, test me. Ranaki, Errol, Kathy, Ado, Kali, and also Ruhi, who dressed me up tonight. I feel really excited about being dressed in a sari. I always wanted to do that. I used to be dressed in a sari when I was a really little girl because we had Indian neighbors. But tonight is amazing. I am celebrating. So, who has Surian? Not to forget Surian. Help me out. Have I forgot? Manali. She's going to sing tonight, of course, Manali. She's went to a lot of effort to do. She's helped in everywhere. And Manali been doing her placement as student, master student, and she's done fantastic contribution to Darebin Intercultural Centre, and also Kali finishing today. So we have student coming. Chris started. Thank you, Chris, for your help. How can I forget you, all the help you've been doing? Chris, thank you so much. So now let's hear this another song. Okay, go for it. Lord's voice. That's fantastic.
Next we have Sajan on the stage with a Malayalam song. It's a different language.
It's a song, one of Indian language, Malayalam, that is our mother tongue. So it's a movie name is Tuvana Tumbika. It's a great artist. It's a very popular song in our state. So, thank you. പവിഴങ്ങൾ വിങ്ങി വിളഞ്ഞു. അലകടൽ തിരവർഷം മരം കൊണ്ട് വളർന്നു. അടിത്തട്ടിൽ പവിഴങ്ങൾ വിങ്ങി വിളഞ്ഞു. പരിരംഭനത്തിൻ്റെ രതിഭാവമെന്നും പകരുമി സാഗരത്തിൻ ഗാനം. നിത്യഗാനം മർത്യദാഹം, നിത്യഗാനം മർത്യദാഹം. മേഘം പൂത്തു തുടങ്ങി, മോഹം പെയ്തു തുടങ്ങി. ഏതിന് കേട്ടു നെഞ്ചിൽ പുതിയൊരു താളം. ആരാരെ ആദ്യമുണർത്തി, ആരാരുടെ നോവ് പകർത്തി, ആരാരുടെ ചിറകിലൊതുങ്ങി അറിയില്ലല്ലോ, അറിയില്ലല്ലോ, അറിയില്ലല്ലോ. മേഘം പൂത്തു തുടങ്ങി, മോഹം പെയ്തു തുടങ്ങി. ഏതിന് കേട്ടു നെഞ്ചിൽ പുതിയൊരു താളം.
Isn't this wonderful? Thank you so much. We're going to get more later on. Let's start the program now. And of course I've got someone out of all that list. My colleague Cesar. I'm glad he's not in the room at the moment. He's come to join us. Thank you, Cesar. Okay, the program. Tonight, Diwali is so important, you know, the purpose of these events, to learn about the culture, to learn about the history of what we're doing. So tonight we're going to learn about Diwali and how the background and how is it celebrated in India. And to present this, our colleague Rishi Thakur, he's going to do a fantastic presentation. Please make him feel welcome. And he's appropriately dressed. I can recognize him tonight.
Thank you, Anna. I guess everyone's here to know what Diwali is about, and I thought I'd give a little bit of a rundown for the people that don't. Diwali is a joyous celebration that, broadly speaking, celebrates the triumph of good over evil. The festival's name roughly translates to a row of lamps or lights, which is why Diwali is widely known as a festival of lights. It's like New Year's Eve, Christmas, and the end of financial year all rolled into one for us. It takes place over a period of 5 days on auspicious dates during the end of the Hindu lunar calendar, which equates to the Gregorian calendar in the months of October to November, so it sort of varies year to year, but it's around about in these months. Diwali is a national Hindu festival, and that is also embraced by other religious denominations, including the Sikhs and the Jains. As such, it entails religious and regional variations in the way it's celebrated. For the Jains, Diwali signifies the attainment of moksha, which is the liberation from the cycle of life and death, by Mahavira, the 6th century BC founder of Jainism. For Sikhs, Diwali largely denotes the 1619 release of Guru Hargobind, the 6th of the Sikhism's 10 gurus, along with 52 others who had been detained in a fort in Gwalior, which is a city in India, by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. So it sort of comes about the same time, so they also celebrate it for that reason. When it comes to India's major religious community, the Hindus, Diwali commemorates the victory of Lord Rama, which is the king of Ayodhya, according to sacred Hindu texts, and also he's a prominent deity, over Ravan, which was a powerful demon. His triumphant return to the kingdom after a period of exile. Keen to make Lord Rama's homecoming as swift and safe as possible, his jubilant subjects illuminated the way with masses of twinkling diyas, which are little earthenware pots with oil in them, and they're basically lit, little lights. And it's for this reason the lighting of diyas, which is this, has become a key component of the Diwali festival. It is also said that it is also said to make goddess Lakshmi, who is the goddess of wealth, visit your doorstep. So when at home you open your doors, you put little diyas on the front doors and the back doors, and it's supposed to attract and get Lakshmi to come to your house. And only good can come from this particular guest coming to your home. To give you an idea about how the average Hindu or average Indian celebrates Diwali, I found a little clip on the internet, and I thought I'd let you guys have a look at it and see how it's actually celebrated there. So just give me one sec. I'm hoping the volume is right.
At any time of year, a visitor to India can be overwhelmed by its beauty and color. But a visitor in late fall is especially fortunate. The temperature will have cooled down, the monsoons will have not yet begun, and Diwali, the festival of lights, is at hand. Diwali is to many Indians what Christmas is to Christians. In essence, it commemorates the victory of the forces of light over the forces of darkness. To experience it fully, get up before dawn and head for the flower markets. Here, flower vendors work feverishly to create garlands of fragrant jasmine that Indians will use to adorn their homes. By dawn, they'll be sold out. Next, head for one of the temples, but go early. Later on in the day, they'll be packed. On your way over, you may see a curious sight. People hunched in front of their doorways, pouring colored sand on the ground. The sand takes the shape of a lotus blossom, a symbol of welcome. And today, millions of symbols of welcome will grace the nation's doorways. Indeed, Diwali is all about sharing. If you're staying in a private home, don't be surprised if the neighbors show up with plates of delicious holiday treats.
Happy Diwali.
It's also customary for families to go to the temples together on this day. They often dress in fine new outfits, purchased especially for Diwali. And if their outfits inspire you, head for a sari shop. Shops are open on Diwali, and Indian silks are justifiably famous for their beauty. They're just one of the ways India spruces up and gets into the holiday spirit.
So this is an occasion for all of us to rejoice and be with the family and enjoy all the good things in life. So we buy good clothes and make good food.
And everywhere there are lights. If you head to major commercial districts throughout India, you'll find colorful displays comparable to Christmas lights in Western cities. Some cities also put on spectacular public displays of fireworks, like this one in Delhi. But no matter where you are, there are smaller, more intimate fireworks displays. A long day of celebrations is coming to an end, and it's going out with a bang.
There you go. So that's a Diwali in a nutshell, I guess. And hope everyone enjoys it, and hope we keep going with it. And I'll put you back to Inam now, and should continue emceeing. Thank you. And I think we should also thank Inam. She didn't thank herself, so I think she did a lot of work here.
Thank you so much. And congratulations in advance for the baby who could arrive at any minute. Thank you so much, Rishi. We were praying that the baby waits until Rishi does his delivery, his presentation. So that's great. Now we heard about India, we've seen Diwali in India, but very importantly too, it's celebrated in Sri Lanka. And to tell us all about it, our colleagues, Taushini Sevna, come, welcome. Thank you.
I'm just nervous.
Using communication.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming tonight and happy Diwali. Sorry. Like I said, I'm just nervous. So, happy Diwali and Diwali Nalvatika for people who celebrate Diwali. So today I'm going to present on how Sri Lankans celebrate Diwali. And Diwali is celebrated, the Tamils, Diwali is celebrated in Hindus who live in Sri Lanka. I'm going to talk about how they celebrate within their families in Sri Lanka. So the first thing they do is they actually go out 1 month before the Diwali to buy greeting cards for Diwali to send out to their close families who live overseas or even friends who are in Sri Lanka. So I just remember when I was a kid, my parents would buy me Diwali cards to post to my families and friends who are living in Sri Lanka and overseas. And I just received one of the cards from my dad the other day, and this is how the religious Diwali card looks like, and you can pass it to you if people want to see that. The next thing what the Sri Lankan Tamils do is they actually prepare for their sweets. So sweet is something very important for Diwali celebration, and it takes a few weeks to decide on what sweets to make, and it's always decided among the families of what are their favorite sweets, and it's always the close families who come together to prepare these sweets. And the saddest part is that you can't try those sweets before the day of the Diwali, because it's usually you try it on the day of Diwali. So the next thing happens, what happens in Sri Lankan communities is they actually go out and buy new clothes. And this happens a couple of weeks before the Diwali celebration. And they will go with their families to buy new clothes for their close families, grandparents and the kids. And we would always go with our family to, purchase new clothes. And that's the only time that I could tell my parents, I just want to buy anything, and they don't say anything. And we would just not buy for Diwali. We would buy for the whole week, and we would wear new clothes for the next 2 weeks. And the next thing, basically after you have your new clothes and stuff, and you prepare for the sweets, and most important thing is to clean the house. And Diwali celebration is making sure that if you have non-veg at home, and before the celebration you have to clean the whole house, wash, and some people even paint their house. And that takes place, and you invite your neighbors to come along and help you clean the house. And on the day of the Diwali, what happens is we take an oil bath in the morning before the sun rises, and we put on new clothes and pray with the whole family, do prayers at home, and then also head to the temple. And once you get, basically, temple is the fun part, because you get to see your friends and families in the temple, and also wish them happy Diwali, and come home and taste those wonderful sweets that you have made the last couple of weeks that you've been preparing for. And then the eve of the Diwali is we actually light the plain lamps, oil lamps. Unfortunately, I don't have anything today, but it's something similar. But then I'll show you a video with or what I've spoken today. So, and then we light the crackers in the evening, and then we spend time with our families and friends in the evening. Also watch new releases. That's when all the South Indian movies come, are being released on that day. So some families go out to watch in the cinema, or some families get together at home and watch it with their friends and families at home. And I'll show you a small 2-minute clip, which actually explains everything about Diwali today. So, thank you.
The presentation and the clip as well.
Well done. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to continue with more songs. Thank you.
In the subject of music happening in India, the first is Bollywood, the next is Kollywood.
என்னாச்சு தெரியலையே நப்பாச்சு லவ்வில்லையே லவ்வாச்சு நட்பில்லையே நேற்று என்பது கையில் இல்லை நாளை என்பது பையில் இல்லை இன்று மட்டுமே நெஞ்சில் மிச்சம் உண்டு தோழா மொத்த கூத்துகள் யாருக்காக மொத்த பூமியும் கூத்துக்காகத்தான் அன்பே நேற்று என்பது கையில் இல்லை நாளை என்பது பையில் இல்லை இன்று மட்டுமே நெஞ்சில் மிச்சம் உண்டு தோழா மொத்த கூத்துகள் யாருக்காக மொத்த பூமியும் கூத்துக்காகத்தான் அன்பே ஜூன் போனா ஜூலை காற்றே கண் பார்த்தா காதல் காற்றே பூத்தா தேன் வருமே பெண் பார்த்தா தீ வருமே மழை வருமா வெளியே வா புதுக்கலமா இந்த பூமி பந்து எங்கள் கோடை பந்து இந்த வானம் அன்று கோலை செய்தருந்து தரையிருக்கும் நிலைவின சரவசை சிறையிருக்கும் மலர்களை சரவசை இந்த மலர்களும் கண்ணீர் சிந்தி கண்டதில்லை ஜூன் போனா ஜூலை காற்றே கண் பார்த்தா காதல் காற்றே பூத்தா தேன் வருமே பெண் பார்த்தா தீ வருமே Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Cómo te la mano? இருப்போமா வெளிப்படையாய் அசிரிப்போமா மலர்குடையாய் சிரிப்புகளும் சிலை செய்துக்குமே பெண்ணின் விழைகளும் நம்மை செய்துக்குமே ரொம்ப கால்களை இந்த பூமி கண்டிருக்கும் பல மாற்றங்கள் வந்து வந்து போயிருக்கும் இந்த உலகத்தில் வமருமே ராமனில்லை ஜூன் போனா ஜூலை காற்றே கண் பார்த்தா காதல் காற்றே பூத்தா தேன் வருமே பெண் பார்த்தா தீ வருமே என்னாச்சு தோணலியே ஏதாச்சு தெரியலையே நப்பாச்சு லவ் இல்லையே லவ்வாச்சு நட்பில்லையே இன்று என்பது கையில் இல்லை நாளை என்பது பையில் இல்லை இன்று மட்டுமே நெஞ்சில் மிச்சம் உண்டு தோழா மொத்த கூத்துகள் யாருக்காக மொத்த பூமியும் கூத்துக்காகத்தான் அன்பே நேற்று என்பது கையில் இல்லை நாளை என்பது பையில் இல்லை இன்று மட்டுமே நெஞ்சில் மிச்சம் உண்டு தோழா மொத்த கூத்துகள் யாருக்காக மொத்த பூமியும் கூத்துக்காகத்தான் அன்பே
originally sung by Sonu Nigam, one of the most versatile singers in Hindi. It's from the private album Diwali.
अब मुझे रात दिन तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है, अब मुझे रात दिन तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है। क्या कहूँ प्यार में दीवानों जैसा हाल है, दीवानों जैसा हाल है, तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है। हो अब मुझे रात दिन तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है। क्या कहूँ प्यार में दीवानों जैसा हाल है। दिल की लगी है, डूब गया हूँ इस बेखुदी में। ला 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 ला, तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है। क्या कहूँ प्यार में दीवानों जैसा हाल है। अपना बना लूं या फिर नजर में तुमको छुपा लूं। अब मुझे रात दिन तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है, क्या कहूँ प्यार में दीवानों जैसा हाल है, दीवानों जैसा हाल है, तुम्हारा ही ख्याल है। Thank you. मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों में जी रहा हूँ, मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों में जी रहा हूँ, तुम कहीं टुकड़ों में जी रही है। तू भी कभी आवाज़ दे कहीं से, तू भी कभी आवाज़ दे कहीं से। रेशम सी हवा आते जाते कहती है बहार, रेशम सी हवा कहती है बहार, ओ जो दूध मासूम कर ओ ओ रोशनी कहाँ है, वो जानसी कहाँ है, मैं अधूरा तू अधूरी तू भी कभी आवाज़ दे कहीं से, तू भी कभी आवाज़ दे कहीं से। मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों में जी रहा हूँ, मैं यहाँ टुकड़ों में जी रहा हूँ, तुम कहीं टुकड़ों में जी रही तू भी कभी आवाज़ दे कहीं से।
Keep
We're gonna, and we will continue these wonderful songs afterwards. But now, let me welcome our newly elected mayor, Councillor Tim Laurence.
Good evening, everyone. Namaskar, salam, sat sri akal, and swagatam. Welcome all to here to the Intercultural Centre. Mera naam Tim Singh Laurence. I'm the councillor here, 4th time elected and 2nd time elected mayor. So it's a great pleasure to see you all here. And first I'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people as the traditional custodians of this land and recognise pay my respects to their elders past and present. Diwali Festival has great significance to a large number of members of the Darebin community, in particular people who come from India, either born there or many from Indian cultural background who come here from Fiji, Maldives, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and other Hindu background people from Nepal and from Bhutan. So there's a great variety of people who are celebrating today. Hindus and Sikhs also, depending on where you've grown up, celebrate Diwali in different ways too. So it marks a new Hindu year and a time for family and friends and relatives. And I'm not sure, someone might tell me if that's on the Bikram calendar or whatever. I've never quite worked out with the Bikram calendar, people are 47 years ahead or 47 years behind. I haven't quite worked that one out, but it is a traditional time and more attuned to the seasons, and as are the other Indian festivals that we celebrate here in northern suburbs. This is a great celebration of multiculturalism, and it's a great time to remember the benefits that different communities bring to our city, and especially when people come to the city and are willing to share their traditions, to share their culture with others. It's probably Diwali has also been celebrated by this council with international students in terms of the International Student Festival. More recently, for the last 2 years, when we had a high number of students. We currently have about 6,000 international students from various countries, many of them from South Asian traditions, cultural backgrounds. I believe at the peak we probably had over 10,000, maybe even 15,000 living on the Epping Line corridor. So today, Darebin is a very diverse community. We've seen the recent census, the number of Indian born has doubled. They're now the 3rd largest non-English speaking source country for migrants and residents in Darebin. And we've also seen the growth of Hindi and Punjabi speakers as citizens of this country. So I do remember 20 years ago when I learned Hindi, people would ask me, "Kya fayda milta hai? What profit will you get learning this Hindi segment?" And I did think at the time I could never answer them, except I got half-price tea in India. But these days, you can drive down through Darebin. You can use Hindi and Punjabi to buy your apples and oranges. You can use Hindi to buy your petrol. You can use Punjabi to order a taxi. You can use Nepali to buy meat in the market. And basically, you know, Angrezi kya fayda milne. But there is, so that's enriched the city and built on the other traditional communities that have been here for many times, starting from Irish migrants, Italians, Greeks, and Middle Eastern, and many others. We're also a very diverse community because we've got a high percentage of aged, and we've also got a high percentage of young people. That reflects the history of the housing here, and also the fact that we still have many affordable flats. So we have many people, refugees, students, and newly settled migrants coming here. They're having children and having a high degree of younger children's youth. And of course we have over a third of residents born overseas, and nearly 40% speak a language other than English at home. And Darebin's also interesting because we have Christians, Catholics, Jews, Sikhs, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus and others here, and we have a large number of places of worship as well. We're very proud and supportive of the cultural heritage and the benefits it brings to our community, including the South Asian community and including others. And we also appreciate the economic, cultural and social contributions you've made to the city. And if you go down to High Street, Preston, from 10 years ago, when there was probably people who had settled down in the 60s and 70s running shops and getting to retirement, and it was getting a bit like a ghost town. You now look and it's very vibrant, and between Murray Road and Bell Street, there's Vietnamese shops, Indian shops, Chinese shops, African shops, all sorts, and so the diversity for everyone is there. You can have threading done on your eyebrows, you can move next door and have Vietnamese nails, and then you can finish off with African haircut, all in 3 shops. So, but seriously, younger Asian migrants in the 20s, 30s are injecting new energy and economic life into the city, running businesses, opening up shops, and not just servicing their own community, but running pizza shops and bread shops and servicing the whole. So our economic development now in this city needs to plug into some new thinking, and it's actually modern Asian thinking, so it's a challenge for us all, and it's not traditional, but that's going to revitalise this city. And there's lots and lots of ways I could explain how some of those business people are challenging us and trying to get the council to be a bit more proactive. Obviously the council funds the community grants program, and I know that many groups that use the Intercultural Centre and come from South Asian backgrounds have plugged into the community grants. We've had the Ganesh Festival, we've had a Holi Festival up on Bandura, and we've had some other festivals in terms of funded from that program, including dance and culture, of traditional Indian dance. So the Indian community and the South Asian community has come along and become part of the General Council program. And I can say I think they're now up there in terms of participation with Greek, Arabic and Italian background groups in terms of their involvement in activities. And there's also a number of sports clubs involved. I think we know Diwali as the Festival of Lights, and if you have been to India and if you can go to places like Varanasi, or recently went to Rishikesh, you're very blessed to see some of those rituals done collectively, and there certainly is, whether you're religious or not, there is something about Indian communal festivals that is different when you have a communal celebration of these events, and they also seem to take us back to nature, which we don't always have in the modern world. I do note these days in Australia, Diwali seems to be celebrated by a different kind of light, and that's instead the lighting up of text messages, and so there's new forms of celebrating Diwali, but that also, I suppose, reminds us when we do get those messages from India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Sydney, Fiji, the interconnectedness that comes when you share cultures and when you're part of a larger migrant group. So I wish you all happy Diwali for those who are continuing the tradition, and I wish a happy Diwali to all those who are exploring and learning that tradition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. It's so good to have you here and to welcome everybody to Darebin. And now what we're going to do, we're going to be serving dinner, and we'll continue with the songs afterwards. So you must be hungry and starving now. So what I would like to ask you to just form a queue, the first row in the back, start with that, and the people simply standing there can start. Make your way to the kitchen, it's on your left. You won't miss it. It's contained seatbelt, so you're funded.
Hello everyone! Wish you a happy Diwali! Come on, enjoy!
Hey everyone, happy Diwali to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the last song. That was a Punjabi song. What I'm going to sing for you now is a Hindi song. And you'll hear some words repeating in the song. I'll just explain you what the meaning is. In Hindi, Rang means color, Rangila means colorful, and Des means my country. So, my country is colorful, or my country is full of color, is what you'll hear when words full of color. So, you know what it means now. And the song that I'm singing now is all about how India is, how festivals in India are celebrated, how people enjoy colorful occasions, and yeah, hope you enjoy the song.
Is from the movie Fana. Amir Khan star. Lyric goes, चांद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता शर्मो हया पे पर्दे गिरा के करनी है हमको खता देखो ला 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 हे 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 हे
Hello everyone. Hello. Did you enjoy tonight? Yeah. Big clap for everyone who helped. The boys, they did amazing, they're very kind to go beyond their time. Everyone here is being fantastic. And it won't be a celebration if you weren't here. So you're the most important thing in this whole event tonight. So thank you so much. We hope to see you at the upcoming events. There's a number of things happening, such as the health forum, mental health forum is a discussion. There's a Swedish celebration on the 13th. Have you ever been to Swedish celebration? Well, if you want to be, better register because tonight we were overwhelmed, which is wonderful with people, but we couldn't accommodate everyone. I think the number here tonight, that was it, enough. And also we're having, what else? We're having a couple of things happening. We'll inform you about them. There's playback, some performance. There's also, we're opening, if you live in Darebin and you don't have family to celebrate or to be with at Christmas time, register your name to come for lunch on Christmas Day, but you must register, please. However, on behalf of Darebin Council, I will say, well done everyone, and thank you to everybody, and hope to see you here again, and have a lovely night. Okay, now I want to call on my colleagues who did put this together. All right, where are you? Hello. We have to give them just a little thank you. Okay, who's here? Shiva. Harry. Come on. Mohammed, everyone. Kathy, Ado, Kali, Chris, Minali, Surian. Come on! Come on, Shanaka, enough filming. Okay, just little thank you for being wonderful team players. And Shanaka, Kathy, that's good. Manali, thank you. Okay, Chris, where is Reneki? Where's Reneki?
Reneki, go on, Reneki.
Reneki! Come here. You'll be very helpful. Thank you. Dashini, come here. You're hiding. I'm not tall enough to see who's there. How are you here? Kali. He's gone. He's doing still registering people downstairs. It's wonderful. It's done a wonderful job. And Mohammed, come here. Thank you for your help. Okay, where is it? The others, Rishi's gone. The others we can keep there. And you know what? You have done wonderful jobs. One for each of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. And one for you, Ado. Don't forget yourself.